Hey everybody, Phil here with Carcraft Classics. Just giving you a peek at my 1972 Chevelle. We just got it in. Just want to give you a little walk around video and show it to you. This car is, I believe, Victory Red. An old color. Chevy came out within the 70s, I believe, and they still use it today. This car is a Malibu. It is not a Super Sport. I apologize if the wind is making it tough to hear, but anyway, cool look, cool stance. Got those rallies on there, never look bad. By the way, I have a set of Riddler 695 Chrome that would look great on here. They're used and they'll be inexpensive. They're sitting at the shop, so 20 by 10s and 18 by 8s with tires. So if anybody wants that, you can swap them right onto this car. But anyway, again, this is a Malibu. It's been, it's a tribute car. It's been cloned. You see the badging. Inside it has the SS dash, which I'll show you in a minute. Some other subtle touches to turn it into a Super Sport. You see the racing stripes, but it is a Malibu. All right, let's take a look under the hood. We have a nice surprise here. Big block 454, power steering, power disc brakes, brand new power steering pump we just put on. Like I said, disc brakes up front, aluminum intake manifold, nice air cleaner. Car runs real cool, doesn't pull left or right, goes down the road super straight. It is an AC car, and the compressor is not locked up, and everything is there, but it isn't really blowing cold. So I'm not sure if it needs a charge or if it needs, if there's a leak somewhere. But we can either investigate that and, find a remedy for the problem, or you can take it as is and we'll discount the car a little extra. All right. So there she is in all her glory. Stock manifolds, not headers. Headers are cool, don't get me wrong, but they do leak. And this one, no leaks, so something's going on with this motor too. I'm not really sure exactly, but this car is a lot more peppy than most big blocks that I've had. So I'm not sure if the motor's built or if the gear in the rear end is causing it to feel so torquey. But man, this thing from a traffic light just wants to lift the front end. It is unbelievable. But here's the passenger side. Alright, don't see any rust or rot from the outside. Of course, nobody can be sure what's underneath the paint, but the paint is really 7.5, maybe 8 out of 10. There's one or two small little bubbles, but other than that, it really looks good. Doors line up well, open and close real nice and tight. Let's take a look in here at the trunk. Sorry about the sun glare. There'll be still shots on the website too of the trunk, just in case that glare is a little too much to take. But anyway, looks pretty solid. Get that trunk down. Give you a look at the car side profile with everything closed. But man, oh man, nothing like a Victory Red Chevelle with white racing stripes. I'll tell you another unique thing about this car is the interior. I know most guys prefer black, and there's nothing wrong with black interior, but they're just so common. This particular car has white interior, and I absolutely love it. Super sharp. Now here's a nice thing that they did with this car. A lot of guys that try to clone these cars, they'll just do badging and maybe an SS paint job or something like that, but this particular guy went a couple steps further. You see the interior super nice, but he did, as you can see, he went with the Super Sport dash with the round gauges, the horseshoe shifter and the bucket seats. Everything's in pretty good shape here. Headliner, looks like the interior light is missing a lens. Let's see here. He put a cover on the seats, and I didn't want to tear that off. The back seat's in excellent shape, though. I'm going to push it back so you can see it a little bit. But obviously we can take that off. But I have covers for the front seats, and they were in the trunk, but I have those. So this guy wanted to really preserve the interior, so we had covers put on. But anyway, carpet kit looks fairly new. Rockers are in great shape. Door panels are in great shape. Windows roll up and down, no problem. Lights work, gauges work. Got a nice Corvette style steering wheel on it. Radio does work. Again, it is an air car, but air is not pumping too cold. Let's fire this sucker up so you can hear it. Again, it's a 72 model. Doesn't sound like Flowmasters. It's got a turbo 350 transmission and a 12-bolt rear end. What gear is in there? I would guess 373. Let you hear that exhaust note. Sounds really great, this car. Give you a look underneath. Let's see here. The rear end, let me show you that 12-bolt. I was told by the owner, previous owner, that this car underwent a frame-off restoration in 1998, I think is what he said. I can't be sure of that, and I have no paperwork, so that's just for me to share. There's that 12-bolt. Exhaust looks fairly new. Nice and painted and cleaned up under here. Nice and detailed. Take a look under here. Saw one little spot of oil on the ground. Car sat, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks at the owner's house when I picked it up. Maybe a quarter-sized oil drop or spot on the floor. And if you know anything about classic cars, you know that's a win. All these cars leak and they don't like to sit. My gut feeling tells me that if you were to drive this car on a daily basis, it probably wouldn't leak a drop. But of course I can't swear in a stack of Bibles on that. But anyway, this is the 72 Chevelle. Asking price is $25,900, and there'll be 25 plus pictures on the website, which is carcraftclassics.com, and also on the Facebook page, which you can find at facebook.com/carcraftclassics. Again, my name is Phil. My phone number is 770-317-1415. If you have any questions about this car or you'd like to make an offer, just give me a holler. Thank you very much for watching, and God bless America.